Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dimash Friday. Today we are here with Your Love, and this is highly requested.
It's my favorite type of love.
It's a little weird.
Your love.
You mean the fans?
The deers.
The
yes, the
love?
deers.
My favorite kind of love,
Obviously.
the deers love.
Uh-huh.
So we will get right into this right away. Already there's like some freaking
I'm
fancy
a
people.
little worried because the suit this man is wearing is a tough act to follow for
Both
even
of them.
Dimash. It's like, imagine being the guy on the right wearing that suit, and it's like, I got it tonight, fellas. And then the guy on the left walks in, and he's like, yeah, that's out of control.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we will get right into this right now.
As always, we have the Dimash Pillow of Desire, so whoever's
The
holding
link is also below if you guys want to
is
share.
experiencing the most. I think this is going to play an important role in this video because it's your love, you know.
We will get right into it right now.
She's like, can you believe that suit? I know.
That was already a lovely intro.
I love, you know what? This really makes me
Whimsical.
miss. I haven't been to like a concert yet since COVID, and you can just tell that this is like one of those places that is meant for like live sound, orchestra type things. The sound already is like top notch. I feel like I'm there. Great job. The wind. Oh no, I can't. He's so beautiful. The wind just gently blowing at his hair. I tried doing that for a video once, put a fan on my face, and it was just blowing crap into my eyes. Whereas he's just like, oh, they're just,
It's beautiful. It's like Sound of Music.
Gosh, give me this.
Well, you know, I still remember us. Were the times where we won, when we were warm. Do you recall? Nothing was dangerous. We had the strength to live our streams, to feed our souls. Now what is left of all this love?
I feel like, I don't know if I'm in an emotional state or not, but I feel like I'm already gonna cry.
I know, yeah. You've been set up for this. The way that he goes into that just rich chest voice so seamlessly into his head voice is something that
It felt like
I
the
don't really know.
Stars.
They just do you need this? Yeah. I've said this on a couple videos before, is that like his lower register reminds me a lot of Matt Bellamy's from Muse, the way that he kind of goes through, but then like rock style, this is kind of like the difference between, you know, Matt Bellamy I feel is like the perfect like modern rock singer. Like when he goes chest into like he soars in to his head voice or to the higher register, whereas Dimash is just all of a sudden there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of singers like bridge it. Dimash just goes from here to here, and it's like so.
Dimash himself
seamless.
is the bridge.
Mm-hmm. It's like the seam between his pants and his suit coat right now. It's like these clearly are the exact same color. It's
I'm just
well done.
This is hitting me already.
I can tell you're in a mood. You're like your love. Yeah.
Your love. Of course
really
it was this
speaking
one
to you.
that did it to me.
Yeah, it was it. I think she's call it fellas. she's gone.
What is left of all this love? Is I
Keep
the
going.
pain that I've kissed. What can I do to love again? Baby, I can so fly. Where do you live? What do you do at night?
think?
I love it.
Just, profound confidence,
Yeah.
as always. The one thing that I will mention, this being musicians react, it's not about just to his voice. Obviously, his voice is like the shining star. And another thing about him, they always mix him so perfectly, which is one thing that we've kind of noticed in some of the other reaction videos, is sometimes the singer could be up a little bit more. Dimash is always sitting perfectly in the mix, which is
only the finest people are mixing him.
For sure, but also it's a combination of not just the mixing people and the crew, which do an outstanding job, but his technique, his evenness. He's always in the right spot. The one criticism I have, this is just totally to taste, is there's a fretless bass being played on this.
What?
I am not a fan of the sound of fretless bass.
How do you even know?
Because
I can't even hear the bass.
It's like, my ears are tuned to hate on the sound of fretless bass guitars, which it's fine when it's like a stand-up bass. Like, you ever seen people with those giant stand-up basses? Those don't have frets, right? Your traditional string instruments do not have frets. Like a violin won't have a fret. That doesn't mean they're not there in their mind or whatever. That's why, orchestral players have to have great ears. Whereas guitar players, we have, me as a guitar player, we have the luxury of the fret tells us where the note should be if it's an in-tuned instrument. So the worst marriage of these two concepts is the fretless bass guitar. And it has this rubbery, watery sound that I can't stand. So to me, I'm hearing an electric fretless bass over an otherwise perfect arrangement of a song. And again, this is just my own personal pet peeve. I hate the sound of fretless electric bass.
I'm literally, I could not.
Now you'll hear it. I'll point it out now, and you'll hear it. It's like a whoa. Even if you go, let's go back a little bit. I wanna point out to everybody where this fretless bass comes in.
Do you still care? Do you still share? It's not
Before hold on.
Where do you live?
Hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? I hate the sound
It
of
sounds
fretless
like
bass.
R&B.
Right? Yeah, sure. It's got a place in R&B, but I feel like I notice it more.
I don't know.
Whereas like synth bass or just plucked bass on electric, that's just my own personal rant. I'm sorry that I took away from the beauty of
It
Dimash.
took so much time.
I'm
away from
sorry. I can't stand fretless bass.
Thank you, musician.
Now what is left of all this life? A silent pain that what can I do to come
Wind machines are doing their job.
Yes, Dimash is doing his job.
Kind of opens the jacket up a little bit.
I don't even
Ramp
know
it
what
up.
to say.
Yeah, you really kind of seem like you're just
I'm
in
just
love
in
right now.
love with Dimash.
Oh, Dimash. Wow.
I don't even know. How can you not be in love with the man?
When you're fixated on fretless bass guitars.
Yeah, truly.
We got a new part going on here.
Now.
Am I the only one that thinks Igor looks like Zinedine Zidane?
I don't know.
That's a soccer reference for the French soccer fans out there. And I don't know if people agree with me or not, but for the first time I was like, that is Zinedine Zidane playing piano.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
I know. I'll show you some pictures.
I was just
later.
gonna say I feel like this performance has like 3 acts, And I feel like we're in the third one.
You can tell that word now. It's like, hit it.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's like, now. And the other one was like, when he was walking forward and then just like switched. I don't know.
Yeah.
This seems to be a very...
it's complicated. You know, a lot of his songs are
song.
complicated arrangements, for sure. You know, us firmly in the throes of Western pop music where everything is the same 4 chords over and over again. It's nothing that we're really used to.
Yeah, what is even happening? I think Igor must have arranged this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, not necessarily. I mean, he's there, so I'm sure it's probably...
people said that when he's there, it means that he arranged or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know.
That makes sense, because he's definitely got great taste. He's a great musician, and that's a calling card of his arrangements for every time we see him. There are movements and key changes, a lot of them kind of unexpected from what I think of as traditional key changes.
Also seamless.
Yes, for sure.
It doesn't feel like... I guess this one, I feel like maybe this one, it feels more like a change.
Well, you know, I think the thing about key changes is Dimash is selling it. You know what I mean? He's taking us to a new part. The reason that I don't like traditional modulations, as they're called, usually like what a modulation is when you just take the same chord progression and then you just raise it or, you know, lower it. Traditionally, you raise it like a half step or a step or something. So it's just like a little bit higher, but it seems to have more energy when you bring back the same thing, but just bring it back higher. But he's not really so much modulating. A lot of times it's just like the song changes keys and then, you know, Dimash sells it, right? Because he uses a physicality to let people know that the song has changed, his demeanor has changed, and also the arrangement has changed with it. So I think it's just kind of like all these factors kind of coming together to tell a little bit of a story.
Very fair.
I suppose.
And he's always right on the notes.
Oh,
it's never
he's
an
never-
awkward.
yeah,
It's never an
yeah.
awkward
No, it's
transition.
never awkward. He's
It's never
always right
no
on.
one's off.
Yeah. Another level.
Wait, hold on. I want to go back.
I almost take back what I said about traditional modulation, but they just keep upping it, right? So it's the same progression,
it
but
is
it's just they're
modulation.
taking it to the next level and the next level, and then he's kind of just skipping along in the
That was
background.
so funny. He goes back. He comes back to the front.
He's
I
probably
don't-
loosening up. He's like, I gotta hit another step up.
I don't know. Dimash's voice is just... I literally will never be over it or I'll be able to understand. Like, I've heard nothing like this ever.
Wow, you really are. You're simping hard
I
over
am.
here now.
I
Wow.
love Dimash.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ah!
I knew it.
That was probably the biggest moment I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They got the timpani, you know what I mean? Like the whole orchestra's like do do do
Like,
do do.
what?
do,
Okay, he like
do.
modulated his notes.
I
It's like every...
okay, cool.
Then
The
what
giant
do
orchestra.
we even do? Yeah, I'm so
I'm interested to
confused.
hear how this is. I don't know if there's like, if this is live music in like a pit.
I was gonna
underneath
ask,
Stage. I
what?
can't tell. You know, it seems like the arrangement that would be done kind of live, Especially with that fretless bass.
Now that
they
I mean,
wouldn't have
honestly,
tracked that.
The fretless bass, I don't really. I heard it, but I don't really think it's that distracting. But maybe you
it's a personal.
You just
thing.
have like some. I think your lower register hearing is just a little bit obnoxious.
Just a little obnoxious. How dare
like,
you?
I feel like your personal mix, it's like up. But in everyone else's normal mix, it's just level.
She does. She makes fun of how into bass lines.
I don't know what your issue is.
I just appreciate the bass.
Thank
right?
you.
The bass is where I make my money. I make my money in that low end bass. What are you talking? I don't play the bass.
Not really.
Excuse me.
You don't play it anymore.
What did you just say? You just said Sean Daniel doesn't play bass.
You don't play it as much as you should.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, I want to see what happens at the end. Dimash just stands and we all applaud.
I feel like this isn't as big enough as a reaction. As
oh, I know. Like, you guys need to be...
This is like a tennis golf crowd reaction.
There needs to be like a standing
Did you see
applause.
what he was just doing?
Oh, and then all... Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. Deer! There's a deer headband! I want one!
That's great.
It's like a... Oh wait, I just skipped. Okay. Anyways, that's kind of foul though. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Why aren't people like on their feet whistling? I feel like that was like a huge moment, and it feels like kind of like when we have a moment during one of our shows and no one claps.
That's pretty great.
That's how it feels.
Again, but we don't care. But it's like. There should have been a little something there. And then people will like raucously applaud when we don't expect it. We're like, that's for so that?
True, yeah. So if you don't know, we play out because we're musicians.
Because we're musicians who
But
react.
it's not like Dimash, obviously.
No, I wouldn't say these crowds are on par.
Level, but I definitely understood. That was a very intense performance, and I feel like the reaction was not where it should be.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion.
You know, I would agree with you on that one.
Like, that was a moment.
I also feel like I'm going to get hated on this video for the Zinedine Zidane comment, and also for my fretless bass rant. But you know what? That's fine.
It's okay. Hate on him.
That's fine. You know, it's a common thread. That's part of the community building.
Yeah.
Is hating on me and praising her.
And eventually not hating you.
Is it? Yeah, they grow to love it. They grow to love, you know?
You just have to get used to Sean.
Once they realize it's an acquired taste, get used to it. You might like it. You know, try it. Love. Try it. You might like it.
Anyways, that was Your Love by Dimash. I don't have words.
We learned a lot.
I learned that this was a great performance. I'm sorry that it took us so long to get here. I know a lot of people were waiting for this one.
See, operatic. If not, maybe the most operatic one that I can remember him doing. Usually he kind of has like a fusion kind of approach to a lot of things. This is just straight like, come at me, opera. What's up?
Yes.
Come at me, fretless bass players. What are you going to do? You're going to slide around? All rubbery?
Why are you so bitter about the bass?
I can't with it.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, let us know who we should react to next by Dimash, and we will see you in next Dimash reaction.